I tried to put my camera on my face, but it didn't show. So I don't know why my computer's like, oh, sorry, your camera's being used. I don't know. Anyways, what's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. So if that's what you're into, please do subscribe and give me a little like on this video. I'm trying to find my links. Okay, here we go. Okay, so today we are still building on what we've been doing the last couple days. Y'all saw me, well, you didn't see me make this patchwork here, but you saw me make a patchwork. And then the next video I came back and I'm like, never mind, I'm doing this one. And then we turned our fabric into paper. You could also use this technique to glue your fabric onto cardstock, and I've made covers that way as well. Hi, Beverly. Hi, April, and Happy New Year to you, girlfriend. Happy New Year to everybody. So I ended up making these, and I should have made smaller squares because I'm really only going to need this much, but that's okay. So I made them a little bit bigger than I should have, but anyways, I'm ready to get them onto my chipboard cover. I used to use, hi, Miss Patricia. I used to use cereal boxes, but then I ran out of cereal boxes. I ran out of cereal boxes, and so now I use this chipboard that I purchased from Amazon. I'm trying to look for the link. It's a nice heavy chipboard. Where's the link for it? I thought I had it here. I'm looking. I don't see it on my list. Why not? Is it here? Is it here? Yeah, I think it's on this one. Yeah, it's on this one. This chipboard is awesome. So what I used to have to do before was I would glue two pieces of cereal box together. And now I don't have to. Now I buy this chipboard, and it's already the thickness of two cereal boxes, basically. I cut this using my Fiskars Precision rotary cutter, and it's like almost like a heavy duty paper cutter, and that's the thing that works with this. So that is kind of a pricey tool to have to use. I've also used just a regular rotary cutter on this too before. So yeah, that's what I'm using. So they come in different sizes. This one is 8.5 by 11. And, oh, Miss April, thank you so much. I hope you do love it. These, I buy them in 8.5 by 11 because that's perfect for my size journal. My size journal covers have always been an 8.5 by 11 sheet cut in half. So that's the size of my covers, and then everything else inside I cut to 8 by 10, and it fits perfectly. Everything nestles in. So that's the size I always work with. Then I have my spine, which is 2-inch. So I use one of these makes the cover for the book, and then I need another one to cut into a spine. Okay, so I got to figure out where I'm going to place it. So it's going to have to be here in the middle. I made this way too big. Okay, so let's see. We're going to have to do it like maybe right here. So we get a nice part of this fabric right here. So I'm just trying to visualize it, and I can do that because of my stitches. I can kind of see. And then I'm going to mark it. Mark it this way, because this way it's going to be a tiny bit out, but I will mark it right here so I have one side as a reference. Okay, so let's start gluing. This is that side of the heat and bond that I was telling y'all that you could use before you toss it. I'm using my favorite glue, of course, my Turbo Tacky glue. I love this stuff. And this has a W on it. I have two bottles at all times. The W is for my wide spout, so I cut the little nub down a little bit more than the one that has an X, which is a small spout, which is what I use for like embellishments and gluing things pages. So that's why you see the little W on it, so that way I know. And okay, then I'm going to use a little face mask silicone brush, which is what I love. You do want to be a little generous with the glue. Definitely needs to be nice and wet with glue. And I've always loved these silicone brushes. These are awesome. Because if you use like a conventional brush or even a sponge brush, it just like absorbs the glue. It doesn't spread it. Definitely want to get it all the way to the edge. Okay. Let's get this out of the way now. So this is going to go right here. Right where I said it would go. What I need, I have this like little spatula tool to help me kind of dig. Oops, I got some of that. Oh no, hang on. Should have put something down on my table. Hang on, I need to get parchment paper so I can protect my whole table. But hang on. Gotta dig this in here. Okay. Now, let me get parchment paper, and I need this one other thing. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So. Here's my parchment paper. So I just hate getting glue on my nice cutting board. Okay. So. We lay down one of the sides of the cover. Now I have this literally a random piece of a book cover. And I just like its thickness, but I'm looking at other things like my ruler, and honestly it's the same thickness as this ruler. It's the same thickness, but let me see. Let me see how I feel about this, because I'm so used to using that book cover. Is that the same thickness I would get? No. No, yeah, it is. It's the same thickness. Okay. Cool. So, for the longest time, I've been using this random piece of book cover. I can't tell you how thick it is because I don't know. It's like half of a quarter of an inch. Well, I guess it's just one of the, what is this? The one of these little notches on my ruler. One of the little notches on my ruler. And I've just been using this to kind of space out the covers. You'll see what I do right now. I need a spine. And I'm going to glue down the spine. And I have some glue. Gosh, hang on. There's glue on my... Janet, hi Janet. You woke up? Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are working on it here. Okay, so hang on. Let me get this glue. There's another reason why I like silicone brushes. I can almost like keep reusing the glue, make sure I get everything. Just scoop it up. Nothing goes to waste around here. Do I have more glue? Yes. Okay, let's get more glue. Stop being ridiculous here. Even too much glue is better than not enough glue when doing this here. The glue all the way to the edge. Okay. Now this is going to go right here where I drew it. And I also have a top and a bottom to look at here. And before I used to draw it in, I used to kind of eyeball it and try and remember and try and get it straight myself. I can't do that. Discovered I can't really do that. Let's go back here. Let's use this random spatula. This is by We Are Memory Keepers. I think I got it at a Tuesday morning because I can't recall that I would order this online. I don't think I did. But I am pretty sure I got it at Tuesday morning. Monique, hi Monique. Does my screen look a little blue? Hang on. My screen looks a little blue. Oh, I think that's a little bit better. Okay. So I'm trying to get this in there. Okay, and now we need another one of these margins here. But I might want to use the random cover because I don't want to get glue on my nice ruler. Okay, cover is back. It already has glue on it, so it's okay. Put it up against the spine. And then here I go, gonna mark it. And that's where the next cover is gonna go. Right here. Like that. So let's get glue on this now. I try not to get glue on myself. I really hate getting glue on myself. There's actually, hang on, let me get another one. I have so much of this stuff that I could carve another piece so that I don't have extra glue everywhere, because one of the hard things about trying to make almost like a luxury item is you have to be so careful not to get dirt or fingerprints or glue on it. So it's so hard, but I gotta move things around so I don't get glue on anything. Okay. How is everybody tonight? I am going to try my darndest to get back to my regular scheduled program, but you know, I'm only human, so if I can't go live a day, I'm not going to kick myself for it. Because I used to really kick myself if I didn't go live, but you know what? If I can't go live, I just can't do it. And it happens sometimes, especially around that time of the month. Honestly, sometimes I don't want to craft. Or like I want to craft and I just don't feel like being on camera. Like that happens to me. I'm only a little human person, okay? All right, we got too much glue here. So let's take some off. Right there. Okay. Oh, wait. Over here. Okay. See right there, that glue? You see that glue? It's trying to come from me. Nope. No, you're not. Okay, so this goes over here. Make sure I'm aligned with the rest of my cover. Well, looks like I chose my half-inch right here already. Is that what we're supposed to do? Yeah. Yeah, that looks... Does that look right? I don't know. I think I was supposed to center it more, and I don't think I centered it. I just started on... Okay, I see what I did wrong. Okay, we can fix it on the next one. We can fix it. I was supposed to center it, because you see how it's all off to the left now? Oh. Because I wanted the center of this, and it's now off to the side. Okay. Things happen. Plans change sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. Just making little happy mistakes. A link to the brushes. Yeah, I got them on Amazon. Back in the days, they weren't really easily found, but now you can find them in the beauty section of pretty much any store. But there's a link right there. I've seen them at the dollar store too. Okay. So now, mistakes and all, we're going to continue. It's okay. All right, let me get this out the way. Now I got this. So what I want to do is I only need 1/2 inch all the way around, really. So I got my little handy dandy big old ruler here. Which I love my big old ruler. Is the best. And these pieces here are fun to use in other products as well. Ooh, I got dried glue. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch this way. Which actually is fine the way it is. Trim it. 1/2 inch this way. This way, and that's all we need really is 1/2 inch all the way around. All right. So here's our cover essentially. How cute is she? Okay, so now we start prepping on the inside of the cover. So gotta get this glue off here. I need a clean side where I can start gluing things to. Okay. I'm also wearing a sweater, so I'm trying not to get glue off my sweater. So we're having a fun time here. Okay, so let's prep this cover here, and what we're gonna do is we have to make a couple of notches. Right here in the corner, you want to try and make like a little perfect square right here, and that's where I'm going to fold it. And then I'm going to cut a little bit beyond where I folded, just a smidge beyond where I folded it. We're going to do that here as well. Try and make pretty little square right here. That. Same here. The cover is going to be so pretty. Thank you, Miss Patricia. If you guys have a little moment, give me a little thumbs up. And I need a little bit of glue over here. Just pick up that little excess right there. Sometimes a little bit of the corners need a little bit more glue. That happens. But also, when it all gets put together, it's okay if it needs a little bit of glue on the edge. The corners tend to dry out the fastest for some reason. Just make sure it's getting nice and put together here. Okay. Do this right here. Right there. Thank you, Janet. Okay, so we got all the little corners knit. Now, I wish I had my tiny little scissors. But I don't know where they went. So I'm going to use my sharp scissors for this other part. Now, what we need to do is we need to cut out these kind of like little gutters right here where these where the spine is disconnected from each other. I used to just cut it, but I honestly I feel safer when I draw them on first. Snips. Oh, I need to order another pair of little scissors. I don't know where my little scissors went. That's why I tend to buy like 2 or 3 of everything because I will lose something eventually. I will also find it eventually, but I will lose it for a while first. Okay. Little snip. Okay. Okay, so now we just got to glue everything down. You know, this right here is like going through it, but you know what? This way. Okay, so I have my this. I need layers of protection here. Multiple layers. I'm just gonna grab glue from over here because I did too much on the other one. And we're just gonna put it right there. I do the long side first. Like that. And then we're just going to fold it over. Just like that. We have a little bone folder. It helps to get all the excess glue off. There we go. Do the other side here. And there's glue. Ham. Ham. Now I understand those chefs that like have to have a clean working kitchen, you know. because things happen. Things happen. Okay, Miss Monique, you have a good night. All right. The inside cover, we'll work on that tomorrow. I don't know, I have to check if I have enough of this heart fabric to do it on the inside. So that's kind of what I want to do. Fold this over. Okay. Right. So now we got this. How cute. How cute is that? Okay. I messed up, but like you can't, if I didn't tell you, you might not notice perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so let's finish it off. I need to do this side here. I'm gonna space things out. Like my hands are already kind of hurting. So I'm only gonna finish this off and then that's gonna be it for today. I do have 2 other ones to do, but well, maybe I could get one more done. Maybe one more. We'll get one more done. Here, I'm trying to work on some Valentine's Day junk journal pages. And I think they're gonna be fabulous. I'm actually not gonna do that little tuck technique that I do right here. Well, I am right there actually because I ended up putting these little metal corner on there and I realized it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let me get this over here. Make sure it's nice down. This is looking really cute. This has got to dry overnight, obviously. And then I still have to work on journal pages, and there's a lot to do here. So the journey is going to continue. Did I say I was going to do the inside cover tomorrow? I think that's what I said. Okay. Make sure I didn't get glue on it. Okay, let's go ahead. Oof. This one is a little bit tougher because there's these little, there's these areas right here where the corners kind of come together, which is a bad spot to try and fold over on. I'm going to wave it off on the side so that the glue gets a little bit more tacky. Hang on. That will help too. Sometimes glue is too wet and it won't hold. Even this is turbo tacky glue. Sometimes it's a good idea to kind of dry it a little bit before you try it. Hang on. Hang on. And I don't think I'm going to do another one. This part right here is hurting. Okay. Come on, hold it together. Hold it together, y'all. Oh my gosh, hang on. This, why is this so difficult? Hang on. I don't know. I don't know. It's because of this little hump right here. That little hump kind of lifts. Hang on. I'm going to have to do some work on this. One moment. Hang on. This is not okay. This is not okay. It has enough glue. It just is having problems. Just has a bad attitude, you know. So we could fix that with 2 paper clips. Okay, that's just what we'll have to do. That's just what we'll have to do. And I'm going to have to call it quits because I had to wrestle with that so much. I strained my little hands. Okay, so that is our cover. How cute is she? She looks real Valentine's Day. I love it. Okay, so that's going to be it for me tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I do like to let the covers dry overnight, minimum, if I was going to keep working on it, but minimum overnight it needs to dry. So we'll come back tomorrow and we'll work on these journals a little bit more. And check out my shop. I am releasing new Valentine's Day journals. I mean, Valentine's Day pretty much every single day. I'm trying. I'm working on the journal pages tonight. We'll see how much we get done tomorrow and today. So everybody have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.